Since her DUI incident, which shocked the K-drama community, Kim Sae Ron has had a difficult time. Following the disaster, there were a lot of rumors, a lot of wild speculation, and it felt like the truth was getting harder to find. What specifically took place that evening, and what is the untold tale behind it? Many things have been revealed and many things have been said. However, let's dissect everything and investigate the true causes of the event that permanently altered Kim Sae Ron's career. For those who don't know, Kim Sae Ron was a part of a significant scandal in 2022 after being involved in a DUI accident. She crashed into public property while driving under the influence and tried to escape the scene. Driving while intoxicated is a very serious offense in South Korea, and Kim Sae Ron was rightfully punished for her crimes. She was taken out of the spotlight when her career, which had been steadily advancing, came to an abrupt end. Many people didn't forgive her even after she expressed regret for the situation and pledged to put things right. The public continued to be critical, and many people questioned whether she had sufficiently compensated for her errors. However, as time went on, other allegations started to emerge, which would alter our perception of what happened that evening. According to some of these assertions, the narrative we have been given may not be entirely accurate. Listen to me. Even though this might sound like an attempt to change the course of history, let's investigate the claims and determine whether they are credible. One of the initial assertions that caused a stir was that Kim Sae Ron wasn't by herself when the collision occurred. According to news site YTN, she was accompanied in the car by a female companion who was not well known. Later, the police verified that this woman was being investigated for maybe helping Sae Ron when she was intoxicated. Because they had shared a picture of themselves together the day before the disaster, actress Kim Bora was initially suspected of being the friend. However, the rumors about Kim Bora subsided after she denied any connection. However, it didn't stop there. Witness reports began to circulate, with some claiming that a male celebrity rather than a female friend was in the car. One name began to surface repeatedly as the rumors grew more intense: Kang Daniel. The former K-pop star and soloist was immediately connected to the event, especially since Detective Karakula, a controversial Korean YouTuber, said in a video that a male actor was with Kim Sae Ron at the time of the collision. To add fire to the rumors, the video even featured a selfie of Kim Sae Ron and Kang Daniel as the thumbnail. As it happens, though, this notion was disproved. It was established that a non-celebrity friend of Kim Sae Ron was helping her during the DUI incident, not Kang Daniel or any other celebrity. Although this story later subsided, fresh information has surfaced, bringing the entire matter back into the spotlight and rekindling speculation over who was actually in the car that evening. Even more unverified rumors started to circulate following Kim Sae Ron's untimely death, and many started to question whether the truth about the DUI incident would ever be revealed. Actor Choi Hyun-wook became the center of attention after it was abruptly reported that she was in the car with Kim Sae Ron. By asserting that Choi Hyun-wook was complicit in the incident and that his agency concealed the truth to save his budding career, a Chinese blogger sparked controversy. They allegedly avoided mentioning him in public reports to protect him from any negative publicity. But this rumor didn't stay, much like the previous ones surrounding Kang Daniel. The allegations soon died down once the official investigation revealed that the person in the car was a female friend, and not Choi Hyun-wook. When a former employee of Kim Sae Ron's agency, who was a gold medalist, came out, the tale took a different direction. This source claims that Kim Sae Ron was dining with corporate employees in Gangnam that evening. It was said that Kim Sae Ron had asked for a replacement driver since she knew she was too inebriated to drive. But apparently things changed when the restaurant owner lost her temper and ordered her to relocate the car right away. Kim Sae Ron was driving in a hurry and was attempting to find a parking space when the collision happened. The informant then made an even more shocking accusation. He implied that Kim Sae Ron wasn't the only one to blame for the collision, pointing to Kim Soo-hyun as the one who urged Kim Sae Ron to drive even though he was too inebriated, and continued to pour drinks all night long. The statements that came next were even more startling. Kim Soo-hyun was in the car with Kim Sae Ron at the time of the collision, according to a restaurant owner who allegedly saw it happen. The owner further asserted that by providing him a substantial amount of money in return for his quiet, Kim Soo-hyun and the agency attempted to conceal the occurrence. If confirmed, this would be a very severe accusation that raises the possibility of a cover-up involving a prominent actor and a significant agency in addition to a DUI event. Later, the restaurant owner apologized for his prolonged silence and even offered to testify in court, saying he wanted to come clean. Many individuals were taken aback by these fresh allegations and began to doubt the veracity of the DUI incident once more. Some speculated that Kim Soo-hyun, a well-known actor, was purposefully hiding his role in the disaster to safeguard his career because he was with Kim Sae Ron. The mystery was only increased by the way the plot was evolving and new information kept coming to light. However, no hard proof that Kim Soo-hyun was actually engaged in the crash has been offered, despite all the conjecture. Actually, the authorities have accepted the official investigation's conclusion that the person in the automobile was Kim Sae Ron's female acquaintance. However, doubts are being raised by more than simply the allegations of Kim Soo-hyun's involvement. Additionally, certain YouTubers like Lee Jin-ho have been bringing up Kim Sae Ron's DUI episode for a long time. After it happened, Lee Jin-ho kept coming back to the story, talking about anything from Kim Sae Ron's job to her sightings around town. Normally, content providers move on to fresh, more relevant topics. There are many who think that the ongoing attention being paid to Kim Sae Ron may not have been just coincidence. Given that Lee Jin-ho appeared to assert that Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Sae Ron had never been romantically engaged, despite the fact that Kim Sae Ron was still a child at the time, there are suggestions that he may have been working behind the scenes with Kim Soo-hyun in order to preserve his reputation. Lee Jin-ho also made the intriguing remark that Kim Sae Ron had recently split up with her lover, which may have contributed to her drinking the night of the DUI. Given that the DUI happened after both parties had asserted that Kim Sae Ron and Kim Soo-hyun were no longer dating, this was perplexing. If the split wasn't particularly pertinent to the timeline, why bring it up? Some conjectured that Lee Jin-ho was attempting to place the responsibility for the DUI on someone else, maybe in an effort to preserve Kim Soo-hyun's good name. A comment posted by someone claiming to be Kim Sae Ron's close friend added to the intrigue. This individual stated that Kim Sae Ron drank more alcohol than she should have because she felt pressed by her agency, gold medalist, to go to a dinner with clients. The allegation added another level of complexity to the story by raising the possibility that the strain she was under may have influenced her behavior that evening. However, there is currently no way to verify if any of these assertions are accurate. The legal actions have focused on the female acquaintance who was in the car with Kim Sae Ron, and the official inquiry has already ended. There is still conjecture regarding Kim Soo-hyun's involvement, or whether other individuals were attempting to conceal the occurrence. It's obvious that there are still more questions than answers regarding the entire scenario. Once a terrible incident that hurt Kim Sae Ron's career, her DUI accident, has since evolved into a complicated web of rumors, charges, and speculations. Some people are eager to learn the truth because they still think there is more to the story. However, it remains to be seen if that truth will ever be revealed. What do you think then? Is Kim Sae Ron's DUI incident more complicated than we've been told in your opinion? Or are the stories getting out of hand? Please share your opinions in the comments section.